Okay, welcome to section 4, bringing home your puppy. Now, there's a couple things that people do actually before you bring your puppy home, and that is usually visit a pet store and get a couple of supplies. Now, you can buy the puppy or take the puppy or the rescue dog home first, which is fine, but a lot of people tend to take the puppy and directly go to the pet store. When you do that, especially when it's a puppy that's not fully vaccinated, some stores will tell you, but not all of them do, just hold the puppy in your hands because it's not fully vaccinated. And a lot of pet stores allow other people to bring in their dogs. You just want to be safe and keep your puppy off the floor. So walk around with your puppy in your hands and go shop. Here are the things that you need to buy when you first buy a puppy. You want to get a crate. And a crate should be the size of a puppy as an adult. So you may have to do a little bit of research beforehand or ask the person where you got the puppy from how big your puppy is going to be. So let's say you have a Cocker Spaniel, which is a size of about 20-25 pound dog usually. You get a crate that's meant for a 25 pound dog. So that'd be like a 24-inch crate. So you want to get a crate that fits an adult sized dog. You want to get a crate that has a divider, so you can make it smaller for the puppy, just like most dogs, or just like dogs, they're den animals, they like to have a smaller space. Plus it will help you, as you will find out in another video, why that divider is in there. So buy a crate with a divider. Next, you're going to look for some toys. You know, squeaky toys, some balls, just some fun toys, you know. You can go nuts. You can go to dollar stores. A lot of dollar stores have a lot of different varieties as well. It's up to you. You know, give the puppy a lot of variety. You want to get some robes, some balls, some squeakers. You can have a special toy. Sometimes you want to have a teddy bear type thing just for the puppy. So whatever, you're free to pick whatever. They often want to have a blankie. As funny as it sounds, just a little blanket, just that they can kind of carry around. Sometimes they have it with them in their crate. That can be nice and special to them. Then the other thing you want to get, of course, is a food and water bowl. You should have 2 bowls. You probably want to get a stainless steel bowl because it's going to last longer. It's easier to clean. Plus, they can't chew on it. Plastic ones, they often can destroy very quickly if they chew on it a lot. So stainless steel bowls are probably the best choice for that. Then you probably want to get some paper towels because paper towels are necessary to clean up some mess because, yes, puppies will have some accidents. So you want to maybe get a couple of paper towels. Then you want to get some dog food. And I will go over some dog food in another section, but obviously you're going to have some dog food. You want to get a leash and a collar. You don't want to get a retractable leash. You want to just get a leash that's about 6 feet long, no longer. And that's pretty much what you want to do for that. And I'll go over in another video why a leash versus a retractable leash anyways. Then, of course, a collar. It's important, and that's one of the main reasons why you want to bring the puppy to the store because you want to do a proper sizing of their neck. Often people buy too big and you find out that it just falls off. It needs to be tight enough so they can't escape when they pull back, especially for the first few days. The first few times that you put the leash and the collar on, they may struggle a little bit. And what happens is they can actually wiggle out of their collar. As weird as it looks, they can actually escape sometimes. So what I find the best thing for you to do is to size it to a point where it just goes over their head, like fairly tight over, and then it sits actually fairly loose around their neck. And because their ears flop back funny, it usually gets stuck behind their ears. So that gives you about 3-4 fingers. Well, I got big hands, but 3-4 fingers almost behind that they have space, but it doesn't seem to go back. So that's probably the best setup. So go over their head, and then it gets stuck behind their ears. That really seems to work best for sizing. Then there's some optional things, of course, you may want to get. If it's a fluffy, hairy dog, you may want to get a brush. Depending on what kind of dog, there's a different variety. There's some de-shedding kind of tools, and there's some, the blocks with like a bazillion pins on it. They're usually for the fluffier dogs. If you're not sure, just ask someone in the store, and they will be able to help you and say, okay, this is my dog. What kind of brush do I need? And they will show you what you need. Then some people don't want to buy this or don't like to think about doing this, but occasionally you may have to clip the nails of the puppy. And I'll go over that in a different video, but you may want to buy some nail clippers. Again, if you're not sure, just ask someone in the store and they will show you what kind of nail clippers you will need. Don't buy a harness. I know some people like to buy a harness for their dog. There are some reasons, and again, I will go over in another video why not to get a harness really. But yeah, the main reason for it is you want to have better control over your dog, especially for training purposes. You want to just get a collar and not a harness. And that's really it for the stuff you need. I have a PDF file with this video that will actually have a little printout for you, so you can take that to the store and it will show you exactly what you need. And we'll see you in the next video.